I would like to cap this famous adage from Ralph Waldo Emerson, which states, and I quote, "Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." People want to leave a trail because they want to feel that their life mattered. Leaving a trail or legacy means being remembered for what you want to be remembered for. Whether that is a particular tangible achievement, like a career title, or as advocate for a cause. Legacy is about leaving some sort of impact to the world. If you give the people the opportunity to get to know the real you, the you beyond the bravado of Instagram filters and snapshot stories, one way or another, you live a legacy. Good day, everyone. I am Dr. Raymond A. Indangan, a proud JHCSC faculty and a designated College Scholarship Coordinator. College orientation offers students and even parents as well a glimpse of the school that will play a defining role in the whole family life for the next 4 years. Becoming familiar with the physical campus and the school culture will make it easier to understand what lies ahead. Learning about the rules and regulations, campus safety, and academic calendar will also be of practical value to both parents and students. Meeting other parents and other students via virtual will tremendously provide a feeling of community as well as the potential for long-lasting friendships. Students, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Students Online Orientation for academic year 2021-2022, and welcome to the perfect hub of making your dreams come true, the JHCSC State College. Let us begin this activity with an ecumenical prayer and to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, Zamboanga del Sur March, and the JHCSC hymn.
Napag-isip-isip mo ba ang buhay mo? Bakit ka inilagay sa mundong ito? Kung saan ka nang galing, kung saan ang patutunguhan, may dahilan kahit hindi mo ito alam. Ano kaya ang iyong gagawin? Pagpapatuloy mo ba ang iyong mga gawain? Kung magbabago ka ay simulan mo na ngayon. Tutulungan ka ng Panginoon. Lumapit sa Kanya, ibigay buong sarili, puso't kaluluwa. Huwag nang maghintay pa, ngayon mo ito gawin. Sapagkat di mo batid kung anong dala ng bukas para sa'yo. Kaya't ihandog mo na ngayon sa Kanya ang buhay mo. Huwag na magduda pa, ngayon'y gawin mo na. Lumapit sa Kanya, ibigay buong sarili,
magiliw, perlas sa silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duwid ka ng magiting, sa manlulupit, di ka pasisir. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bakaw, ng ilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isa't ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin na taraw ng kalay, ang may di magdidilim. Luwa ng araw naman, ating pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na bang may makapit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Lina T. Codilia, Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now give her opening remarks.
Hello! Kumusta? May you are in the best of everything, wherever you are right now. To our very dynamic, empowered, gorgeous Lady President, Dr. Mary Jocelyn V. Batong, to the JHCSC officials who will be introduced later through a video presentation, to the deans, Dr. Joan Palahang of the School of Teacher Education, Dr. Chunita Velasco of the School of Agriculture, Forestry and Environmental Sciences, Dr. Patricia Bahian of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Mercy Cabaong of the School of Criminal Justice Education, Professor Zenon Matus of the School of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Nimshi Pastrano of the Dean of Student Affairs, faculty and staff, stakeholders, friends, parents, and most importantly to you, our dear students, especially the first-year students, good day. We are so happy and thankful that despite the pandemic we are all experiencing right now, you chose to pursue your dreams to be a professional 4 or 5 years from now. We are also grateful to you as well as your parents because you chose JHC Real Estate College as your ladder in reaching your dreams. It is hoped that you will strive hard to be the person you want to become. JHCSC will be here to facilitate the learning process, but it is you who will really work out to learn. Yes, we will try our best to be facilitative so you can have equal access in the learning materials available, but you need to do your part in order to learn the lessons prepared for you. And so today, I just want to welcome you all to this orientation program. We will orient you on the JHCSC policies, especially on the academics, and the student services you can avail while enrolled in this institution. Again, good day, keep safe, and God bless.
The JHCSC State College Vision and Mission. JHCSC Vision, leading public higher education institution serving the ASEAN community with quality, innovative, and culture-sensitive programs. JHCSC Mission provides need-based tertiary and advanced programs in agriculture, education, and allied fields. Undertakes applied research, extension, and production services that yield workable and durable solutions to sector-specific challenges, thus improving the socio-economic well-being of identified communities.
Tari Sreng Kratip Koa dance is a dance that is only specifically performed during traditional celebrations. The dance choreography features dances in bright and colorful costumes to express the joy of the celebration. Dances carry a kind of rice basket. Their movements are like a woman bringing food for her husband, who is walking in the field or in fishing. This dance is accompanied by charb, grab, chong, and kahen. All are Thailand traditional instruments. This dance is mainly found and performed in the northern part of Thailand, but are also present in the central part. The Taris Reng Kratip Kowa dance of Buswak Dance Ensemble of JHCSC State College.
ก็ไทยสุขสบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่รู้รักรู้สามัคคีโชคดีโชคดีที่เป็นคนไทยสยามเขาว่าเมืองยิ้มหน้าตาจิ้มลิ้มยิ้มน้อยยิ้มใหญ่เหนือใต้ออกตกอีสานบ้านเรือนเคียงกันต้องรักกันเข้าไว้ยามดีมั่งมีเงินทองพ่อแม่พี่น้องเราก็ยิ้มชื่นใจยามใดมันไม่ค่อยดีไม่นายไม่ดีก็ยิ้มสู้กันไปตัวก็ไทยใจก็ไทยสุขสบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่รู้รักรู้สามัคคีโชคดีโชคดีที่เป็นคนไทยที่ได้เกิดมาใต้ฟ้าเมืองไทยอยู่กินบนแผ่นดินทองพวกเราทั้งพ้องยิ้มย่องผ่องใสเรามีพ่อองค์เดียวกันเป็นมิ่งขวัญเป็นศูนย์รวมดวงใจลูกขอถวายชีวิตจะเป็นคนดีของประเทศไทยตัวก็ไทยใจก็ไทยสุขสบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่รู้รักรู้สามัคคีโชคดีโชคดีที่เป็นคนไทยตัวก็ไทยใจก็ไทยสุขสบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่รู้รักรู้สามัคคีโชคดีโชคดีชาติไทยชัยโย
This academic institution continues to soar high in the sky like an eagle, enrolling thousands of students, affording quality, free and accessible tertiary education in this part of the Zamboanga Peninsula region and beyond. We have helped shape the growth of the province of Zamboanga del Sur, and we continue to do so until now. We are humbled that we started as the former Mapi Barangay High School, which was renamed in honor of the legacy of the late Josefina Herrera Cirillas, and thus helped transformed into what it is as an institution today. Since then, it was converted into Josefina H. Cirillas Polytechnic College on February 25, 1995, through Republic Act 7895 with just 120 students. It rapidly grew, transforming into a leading public tertiary institution in the province and championing technology, management skills, and innovation. On August 11, 2001, by virtue of RA 9159, the Polytechnic College was converted into JHCSC State College, ushering in another opportunity for growth and achievement, including facilities and infrastructure developments and acquisition of more laboratory equipment. The college has actively sought partnerships with the business and industry sectors and established strong linkages with local government units involving quality education, research, and community extension. The institution has been keen to alleviate poverty by assisting indigent families through the Tabangi Extension Program, which aims to reduce malnutrition among children and address poverty alleviation in the province. Our robust growth has been marked by an increasing annual student population, which exceeds 10,000 at an average. Now, we mark 20 years since first becoming a state college. We are offering 19 undergraduate programs with this year's edition of the Bachelor of Science in Industrial Security Management and Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science and 3 graduate degree programs. All these to serve the poorest among the needy students in the province and help transform our community to a more resilient, vibrant, and responsive society of young professionals. Our quest to make quality education accessible to all students is complemented with Canuto MS Enerio Campus in Lakewood, Dilingag Campus, Pagadian Annex Campus, and off-site classes located in 22 municipalities of Zamboanga del Sur. At 20 years, JHCSC State College will continue to put forward a concerted effort in creating new dimensions that improve effective management, ensuring better satisfaction in all our undertakings, enduring progressive partnerships with the stakeholders, and coping with standards of a globally competitive education. With over 20 years of existence, the sky is the limit for this institution, which seeks to continue scaling the heights of education through continuous improvement.
Hello students and welcome to JHCSC. Today I am tasked to present the learning management system of JHCSC, which is called the JHCSC Quest. JHCSC Quest stands for JH Cerelia State College Quality Education for Service through Technology. Quest is one of the platforms that instructors in our school use to deliver lessons and assessments to their students. However, there will be some instructors that will be using other platforms such as Facebook, Google Classroom, Edmodo, and many others. Now, let us take a look at the JHCSC Quest. You may open any browser you like to use. So for this particular orientation, I will be using the Brave browser. Now, at the address bar, type in quest.jhcsc.edu.ph. Now, this is the login page of our JHCSC Quest, or also known as Quest. Now, at the username, you may type in the username that you are registered in, which is the one that you are using for your JHCSC portal. So that is usually first name, that last name at jhcsc.edu.ph. So I will be typing in my username, which is okay, and then type in your password, which was also given to you when your account was activated. And then click on login, or simply click on enter. Now, once you've entered, this is what you call our dashboard. So this is your dashboard. Here, these are the side menu, and we have also here our courses. Now, the my courses are, these are the courses, or these are the subjects that you are enrolled in. So Wilfred Canilio is enrolled in 2 subjects, which is Platform Technologies and Web Systems Technologies 2. Here at this side, we also have our profile button. So you may be able to change your profile, such as your name, your image picture, your email address, and then you will be also able to see again the subjects that you are enrolled in. So to change your profile, you may click on Edit Profile, and then you may edit this information here. And then here under the user picture, you may be able to upload your profile picture by just clicking this one. So right now, for this particular orientation, since my internet service is not that good, so I will not be attempting to upload a user picture. Alright, so let's go to our dashboard. Just go back to our dashboard. So here in your dashboard, you may able to also see the recent subjects that you have access. So the recent subject that you've visited in. Okay, and then of course again your subjects enrolled. So let us go to your one of your subjects, which is 4B404. So in your 4B404 core subject, so you will be able to see here and read here the course description, some announcements from your instructors, and then of course the lessons that from your instructors. So we have here the lesson 1, lesson 2 until lesson 5, So, some will have until lesson 10. So, depende sa inyong instructors. And then, under the lessons, you will be able to see the different types of content. So, the first content we have is the pre-test. We also have a content of lesson 1. Another content of a file content, which is for the manual. And then we also have the assignment content. And then another one, the quiz content. So here, if you click on lesson 1, then you will be able to read what is the content of your lesson 1. So this will be accessible online, but if you wanted to download, then your instructor may have a link for downloadable file. Okay, so either at the bottom or at the top of the lesson. So it will be posted at the lesson 1. And then we also have here the quiz. So let's say that your instructor gave you a quiz. So once you click on a quiz, then there will be instructions that you regarding about that quiz. So first is, when was the quiz opened? Since some instructors will create the quiz before, and then they will open it for a specific time. And then another information will be, when will the quiz be closed? So please do remember to read these, since these are important, especially if your instructors will tell you that there is a time limit for your quiz. Now again, for time limit for this particular quiz, it only has 30 minutes. Okay, and then once you've read and understood the information regarding this quiz, then you may click on the Attempt Quiz Now button. So here, before you will be able to see the actual quiz, the Quest will tell you that the quiz has a time limit of 30 minutes, and that once you click on the start attempt, the timer will begin to count down and cannot be paused. So once it counts down, it cannot be paused. And then so you have to finish your attempt before the timer expires. And then it will ask you if you are ready to start. If you are, then click on attempt. If you are not, then click on the cancel. Since we are ready to start the attempt, so I will click on start attempt. Now here, this is the first question, and here you will be able to see what is the maximum score for this particular question. So here it says the maximum score will be 1 point. And here for the quiz navigation, so you can actually since your instructors allow you to navigate through the quiz, meaning you can actually jump from one question to another. You can go back, you can go forward, skipping numbers. So this is okay. So you can actually click here. Now, if you are using your mobile phone, this side menu, this quiz navigation will not be visible. However, you can still skip questions, since when you click on next page, there will be a button which is a previous page. So if you notice, I did not answer the question number 1. So since I was not able to answer that one, I can still go back and answer that. So if you're using your mobile phone, this quiz navigation sidebar is not visible. However, this will be visible for your mobile phone users. Okay, so do not so let's try to answer this one. Internet protocol. Okay. Next page. So I will answer this with false. Next page. Now, if you're using a laptop, so you will be able to see that the first question, the second question have already been answered. The third and the fourth have yet to be answered. So I will be skipping this question. I will not answer that one. And then here, for the last question, I will be answering it as monitor. And then I will click on finish attempt. So once you click on the finish attempt, it will give you the summary of attempt and the questions that you have answered. So if you notice the status of every question, so first question 1, the status is answer saved. Question 2, answer saved, meaning you already you have answered that question. For question 3, if you remember, I've skipped that question, so that means not yet answered the status. And then since I have a not yet answered status, so I can go back and answer that one. So I may be able to go back. I will click on return attempt and then answer on, click on previous page and answer this. So a device that can calculate, right? Finish attempt. So once I'm done, so here the status of question 3 is answer save. Now, since you still have time left, you can actually go back again if you still wanted to. However, if you're done, then you may click on submit all and finish. So since I'm done, I will click on submit all and finish. And then here, it is another reminder that once you submit, you will no longer be able to change your answers for this attempt. So for this attempt, meaning if your instructor allows you to have a multiple attempt on a particular quiz, then you can actually take the quiz multiple times if your instructor allows it, since your instructor will have to configure the quiz themselves. So I click on the submit all and finish. Now once you click on that, you will be given the summary of your first attempt for this attempt. So you started at this time and you finish at this time, and the state is finished, meaning you've already done. And then it takes you 4 minutes and 26 seconds to answer 4 questions. And these questions are not, or these answers are not yet graded. So we are still waiting for your instructor to grade this one. However, you already know which questions are correct and which questions are wrong. So for number 1, this is correct. For number 2, this is wrong, and it will give you the correct answer. For number 3, this will be checked by your instructor. So this is the reason why the status of the grade is not yet graded, because your instructors have to read your number, the answer for the question, define what is computer. Since the quest cannot actually automatically check essay answers for essay questions. Alright, so once you're done with your review, then you click on finish review. So here on the summary of your previous attempt, so it is not yet graded. This is the reason for this is because there is one of the question is an essay question, so your instructor have to read that one before they can actually give you a grade for this particular quiz. However, if the quiz is all multiple choice, then automatically it will actually give you your score for that attempt. So since this quiz allows us to retake the quiz, then the reattempt quiz button is will appear at your summary of attempts. However, if your instructor will not allow for a multiple attempt, then this button will not be visible. All right, so that is how you take your quiz. Now let's go to another subject, which is platform technologies. And then here we are going to submit an assignment in a form of file. So the assignment is that it says that we have to submit an image of a simple computer architecture, and that it has a reminder that the file must not exceed 8 MB, since the JHCSC Quest can only upload less than 8 MB. So at this page, you will be able to see the submission status. So it says here no attempt, meaning we have not yet submitted anything. And of course, since we have not yet submitted anything, so that means not graded. The due date of this assignment will be on Monday. It is 6 days from now. And the last modified is this will be changed based on the last submission that you submitted for this particular assignment. So let's try to add submission. So since this is a file submission, so this is the page that will be shown. So for us to be able to submit a file, then click on this add button, and then click on upload a file. Click on choose file, and then search in your computer or in your cell phone the file that you need to submit. For this example, it is located at the desktop. Where's my architecture? Here. And then for the save as, you may leave this as blank, but since my file is saved as this, so this is so since the file name of my file is something cannot be read, so I will be saving my file in the Quest as Will Canili. And then the author will be automatically you, the name of the student, and then click on upload file. So as I've said earlier, since my internet connection is not that great, so we will not be attempting to actually upload this one. But so once your file is uploaded, then click on OK. It should be OK, not the X sign. OK, and then it will appear here, and then click on Save Changes. So once you click on Save Changes, now the submission status is changed to Submitted for Grading. That means that you've already have a submission. Okay. However, that submission is not yet graded. And then again, the due date and the remaining days before the due date. And then now the last modified. So since we've already submitted, so that is why our last modified is already changed to the time that was uploaded. The file was uploaded. And then here for file submission is the name of the file that we submitted. Okay. And then at the bottom we have two buttons. We have the edit submission, and then we have the remove submission. So the edit submission, we can actually resubmit our assignment, or we can remove our assignment. Now if we're done with our submission, then we are now only going to wait for our instructor to grade our submission. Now, most of the time, these are your access to your quest. Now, these are the most basic access to your quest. So if you have questions, you may ask me, you may contact me, and also you may ask your instructors, and your instructors will pass along the questions to me, and then I will try to answer them. So that's it. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.
A blessed day, everyone. The following are the academic policies for promotion, retention, and dismissal policies. For all students who wish to continue their studies in JHCSC shall follow the following procedures. Students are subject for promotion to the next level in the college provided he or she obtained a general weighted average of 2.00 for board courses, 2.25 for non-board courses, 2.50 for vocational courses. Students who fail to maintain the required general weighted average are subject to probationary status. If the student is under probationary status for 2 semesters during his or her second and third year in the college, he or she will be advised to shift to another course, preferably non-board courses, which requires lower general weighted average. If the student did not pass 75% of his or her total load, he or she will be automatically out of the program. If the student did not pass 100% of his or her total load, he or she will be automatically out of the institution. Adding and dropping of subjects. Policies for dropping of subjects. A student who intends to drop any subject enrolled for a particular semester may do so provided that the official dropping is done before the finals. Dropping forms, which are available at the office of the registrar, must be fully accomplished and submitted to the office before a student is officially considered as dropped from the rolls. A grade of 5.0 is given to a student who drops a subject without the approval of the college registrar. A parental consent is needed before a student is allowed to drop 3 or more or all of his or her subjects. Policies for adding of subjects. A student who wishes to add subjects must accomplish the following: secure adding form from the registrar's office, seek approval from the program coordinator, and submit the duly accomplished form to the registrar's office for the issuance of validated class cards. Policies for shifting a course or program. A student who has been disqualified from one program due to scholastic deficiency and who wishes to shift to another program or course shall be admitted upon the recommendation of the class advisor, guidance counselor, program coordinator or dean, and registrar, and approved by the vice president for academic affairs. A student who wishes to shift to another program or course that requires a board examination should have a general weighted average of at least 2.00 with no grade below 2.25 for minor subjects and no grade below 2.00 for major subjects. He or she must also pass the qualifying examination given by the program coordinator. Students who shifted to another program shall not be admitted again to his or her previous program. This is for board courses only. Any student who transferred to another school and wishes to return or enroll in the college should have a general weighted average of 2.00 for all board courses, 2.25 for non-board courses and test the qualification, and 2.50 for vocational and other 2-year courses in the school last attended. Grading system and policies. The grading system of the college is based on a quartile system. Numeric grading will be used in computing the grades. 50% for formative assessments comprising quizzes, worksheets, and etc. 50% for performance, practical assessment or exam, a total of 100%. The final grade of the students will be computed based on the following: 50% from midterm grade plus 50% from the final term grade equals to 100% final grade of students. Once face-to-face classes will resume pursuant to CHED Advisory Number 7, the existing grading system will be used in computing the grades of students, to wit, 40% for quizzes and class participation, 20% for assignment on projects, 40% for major examination, a total of 100%. The following is a quartile grade and its equivalent. 1.00 is equivalent to 97 to 100. 1.25 is equivalent to 94 to 96. 1.50 is 91 to 93, 1.75 for 88 to 90, 2.00 for 85 to 87, 2.25 for 82 to 84, 2.50 for 79 to 81, 2.75 for 76 to 78, 3.00 to 73 to 75, INC for incomplete, and 5.00 for failed. A grade of incomplete indicates that the work is not completed. His or her class standing throughout the semester is passing but fails to submit other requirements. The students shall be given 1 year grace period to comply his or her requirements. Failure to work within the given period of time shall be considered failed, or 5.00 by the registrar. The college prescribes 2 examinations in a semester, midterm and final examinations. The following are the schedule of examinations for academic year 2021 to 2022. For the first semester, midterm examination is scheduled on October 13 to 14, 2021. And the final examination will be on December 15 to 16, 2021. For the second semester, midterm examination is scheduled on March 16 to 17, 2022, and the final examination will be on May 18 to 19, 2022. Policies for the issuance and validation of ID. Issuance of a college ID. College ID for incoming freshmen are free of charge. Reissuance of ID can be done only after payment of reissuance fee at the cashier. The releasing of college ID shall be scheduled by the Dean of Student Affairs and liaison officers for external studies units. For the validation of ID, all students who are officially enrolled for the semester are required to have their ID cards validated for the current semester. They must report to the Office of the Student Affairs for the issuance of validation sticker. Any student who uses a non-validated ID shall be subject to disciplinary action. Policies for honors and awards. For academic awards, classification of honors. Academic awards shall be granted to deserving students who are graduating with the following general weighted average. For summa cum laude, 1.00 to 1.25. Magna cum laude, 1.26 to 1.50, and for cum laude, 1.51 to 1.75. Criteria for academic awards for summa cum laude. 100% of the subjects were taken in the college as residency. Finished the prescribed number of years in the respective program. Enrolled the subjects and the required number of units as prescribed in the curriculum every semester. Garnered a general weighted average of 95% or 1.25 after completing the program. No grade below 90% or 1.75 in all his or her subjects in the respective curriculum. Belongs to the cohort of 50 candidates for graduation in his or her batch of the same program. Must be of good moral standing and must be recommended by the Dean, Executive Director, verified by the Registrar, reviewed and recommended for approval by the Awards Committee to be approved by the President. Criteria for academic awards for magna cum laude. 100% of the subjects were taken in the college as residency, finished the prescribed number of years in the respective program, enrolled the subjects in the required number of units as prescribed in the curriculum every semester, garnered a general weighted average of 92% to 94.99% or 1.50 after completing the program, no grade below 89% or 1.75 in all his or her subjects in the respective curriculum, belongs to the cohort of 50 candidates for graduation in his or her batch of the same program, must be of good moral standing, and must be recommended by the Dean, Executive Director, verified by the Registrar, reviewed and recommended for approval by the Awards Committee to be approved by the President. Criteria for academic awards for cum laude. 100% of the subjects were taken in the college as residency, finished the prescribed number of years in the respective program, enrolled the subjects and the required number of units as prescribed in the curriculum every semester, garnered a general weighted average of 89% to 91.99% or 1.75 after completing the program, no grade below 85 or 2.00 in all his or her subjects in the respective curriculum, belongs to the cohort of 50 candidates for graduation in his or her batch of the same program, must be of good moral standing, and must be recommended by the Dean or Executive Director, verified by the Registrar, reviewed and recommended for approval by the Awards Committee to be approved by the President. JHCSC recognizes the efforts of students who excel in the academics by coming up with a semestral roster of academic achievers or Dean's or President's List. Qualification standards of the Dean's List or President's List. He or she has obtained a general average of at least 1.25 for President's List and 1.75 for Dean's List. He or she is no grade below 2.0 in any of his or her subjects during the semester. He or she is no marks of dropped, whether official or unofficial, incomplete, or failed in any of his or her subjects, including NSTP. He/she is enrolled as regular student who carries the prescribed regular load. He or she is not found guilty of any major and minor offense. The following are the non-academic awards: Leadership Award, Service Award, Athletic and Socio-Cultural Award, Performer Arts Award, and Journalism Award. Thank you.
Hi! First and foremost, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the JHCSC State College. Though we are in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic, we from the JHCSC State College still believes that this pandemic will end in due time. Meanwhile, we have to adopt the new normal in all aspects, even in our way of delivering our health services to our students and faculty and the entire JHCSC community. As they say, health is wealth. The JHCSC State College Health Services Unit is being manned by highly trained professionals. For the main campus, I, Dr. Joanne Happy C. Hadjul, is your college nurse. Together with me are my staff, our dental aide, Miss Florian Christie Cabrera Fontanilla as dental aide, and Miss Florife Pagara as our clinic staff. For the Dominion campus, we have Ma'am Merlin C. Tangalin. For the Lakewood campus, we have Ma'am Kathleen Jean A. Orsais. And for the Pagadian Annex, we have Ma'am Nico Marie Caseñas. The details of our Facebook accounts and our respective contact numbers will be pinned to our Facebook page, which is the JHCSC Health Services Unit. Our FB page, the JHCSC Health Services Unit, will be our medium for disseminating health informations and other infographics. Only officially enrolled students and faculty will be accepted in this FB page. Since our medium of communication these days are through social media, text messaging, and calls, I would like to remind each and every one of you that our online consultation will only be available during office hours, Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But still, our Health Services Unit will be open physically during office hours at the main campus at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, also in our different campuses. For our online consultation and for text messages, for you to be entertained, please do not forget to introduce first your name, indicate the course and year, and also the campus you are enrolled. Then the question will follow. If those elements are not seen on those texts or in the messenger, we are very sorry that we are not going to entertain any calls or texts. For our physician, though we do not have a face-to-face class, you can still visit the clinic and seek for medical advice to our physician on a given specific day and time. These are all appointment basis only. And if you have dental concerns, especially if you wish to have your tooth extracted, we still cater those dental concerns on appointment basis. This will be done every Wednesday of the month. But before you will be admitted, you must first secure a medical clearance from your respective rural health unit declaring that you are free from COVID-19, has not been a close contact to any COVID-19 patient for 14 days, and is not a COVID-19 positive. Your health is our great concern. So, my dear students, please do not forget to enroll, to like our FB page, our JHCSC Health Services Unit FB page. So, that would be all. Thank you and welcome to JHCSC State College.
Good day, everyone. My name is Jonah T. Salaguste. In behalf of the Guidance and Counseling Office of the JHCSC system, I would like to present to you the different services offered in our office. These services are information, individual inventory, psychological testing, student peer facilitator programs, counseling, placement, referral, and follow-up. Since face-to-face session is not allowed in this time of the pandemic, I would like to highlight our telemental health services. We call this telecounseling. This is the delivery of counseling and psychological services through the use of interactive audio and video technology. To avail our services, I will introduce to you our JHCSC system Guidance and Counseling Office personnel. For the main and Canuto campuses, yours truly, Jonah T. Salaguste, your guidance counselor, and we also have our guidance staff, Mrs. Catherine N. Otero. You can reach us through our Facebook pages and contact numbers flashed on the screen. For Pagadian Campus, you can call or message our guidance counselor, Dr. Moibe F. Olitres, and her staff, Imari P. Tanyado. They also have their Facebook page, JHCSC State College Guidance and Counseling Office. For Dumingag Campus, you can call or message our guidance counselor, Julieta M. Buntuyan, and her staff, Roldan Cultura. They also have their Facebook page, JHCSC_Guidance Office Dumingag. Get in touch with us. Call us or message us, and our office hours is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Email us also through gco@gmail.com, and please visit our Facebook pages so you will be updated of the different services and activities offered in our office. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Hi, my name is Rodelyn C. Dayanan, and I'm your college librarian. The library is here to provide you learning resources that could help you in your learning process. The JHCSC State College Library Services in the new normal. The JHCSC State College promised to deliver quality education for service. The library continued to serve the JHCSC community during these tough times. The library remains open from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. To deliver quality education, the library offers the following services. 1. Book and collect. 2. E-resource sharing. 3. Online database. 4. Electronic document delivery services. And 5. Ask a librarian. You need help? Ask a librarian. How are you going to contact us? First, through our Facebook Messenger. Message us on our Facebook Messenger through the following Facebook page. The JHCSC Main Library for Mati San Miguel Zamboanga del Sur Main Library, and JHCSC Dumingag Library for Dumingag Campus, JHCSC Pagadian College Library for Pagadian Campus, and JHCSC Lakewood Library for JHCSC Lakewood Campus. Another way to contact us is through our email address. For Main Library, we have JHCSC mainlive2020@gmail.com. For Dumingag Library, jhcsc.library.dom@gmail.com. For Pagadian Library, jhcsc.pagadianlibrary@gmail.com. And for Lakewood Campus, jhcc.lakewoodlibrary@gmail.com. Or you can contact us through our mobile phone. We are just a call and text away. So here's our mobile number reflected on your screen. What do we have in the library? First, we have books, and we also have electronic resources. We have e-books and e-journals. And we have our online database, which is the Gale Reference Complete online database. How to access? We have here the step 1, go to the browser and type https://bit.ly/JHCSC. Step 2, enter password, competence. So there, you can browse our online database, which is Gale Reference Complete. For our library staff, yours truly, Ms. Rodelyn C. Dayanan, Ms. Prilin Tumo Tizon, and Ms. Jovelyn Vigan. For our graduate school library, we have Ephraim Barcela. For Dumingag Campus, we have Irma Sikag Ambalong. And for Pagadian Campus, we have Shinali Sibya Lobon. And of course, for JHCSC MS Canuto Library, we have Ms. Jocelyn C. Ongang. And lastly, once you learn to read, you will be forever free. By Frederick Douglass. Thank you very much. Again, don't forget to like and follow us in our respective FB page. For the main library, JHCSC Main Library. This is your college librarian, and I love my library.
Good day to you, students. Welcome to the opening of classes for the first semester academic year 2021-2022. I am Dr. Raymond A. Indangan, the newly designated scholarship coordinator of JHCSC.
You know,
Office of the Student Scholarships is one of the student services of the college, which is under the Office of the Dean of Student Affairs, headed by Dr. Nenshi M. Pastrano. And right now, JHCSC has two existing scholarship programs which were granted by the Commission on Higher Education or CHED through CHED Unifast, Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education. These scholarship programs include Tulong-Dunong Scholarship Program or TEDP, of which as of August 2021, we have 474 TEDP scholars. And we also have the Tertiary Education Subsidy or TES Scholarship Program, of which as of August 2021, we have 1,290 TES scholars. Scholarship staff. At present, we have 3 staff of the office, Ms. Rizame N. Guimar. We also have Ms. Wendelu P. Fuerzas, and we have Mr. Roberto Macasasa Jr. Tulong-Dunong Program Scholarship. Financial benefits of Tulong-Dunong Program. A student grantee shall be entitled to 15,000 pesos financial assistance per academic year. This can be used to support the cost of higher education expenses. Coverage. The CHED TDP is intended for the new grantees who are enrolled or will enroll in any curriculum year level in CHED-recognized programs of private higher institutions or private HEIs, state universities and colleges or SUCs, local universities and colleges or LUCs with Certificate of Program Compliance or COPC. Schedule of application. The submission of the application form along with the required documents for the CHED Tulong-Dunong program will be on or before May 31 of every year for academic year commencing June to March, while for academic year commencing from August to May, documents shall be submitted on or before July 31 every year. The announcement of successful grantees or the issuance of notice of award will be on or before October 15 of every year. Qualification requirements for the TDP scholarship. A scholar should be a Filipino citizen. He is a high school graduate or college students with an earned units in CHED-recognized programs of private HEIs, SUCs, LUCs with COPC with at least a passing general weighted average, passer of Alternative Learning System or ALS or Philippine Educational Placement Test or PEPT. A scholar should have a combined annual gross income of parents or guardian which shall not exceed 400,000 pesos. Documentary requirements or academic requirements. Number 1, for incoming freshmen eligible for college or high school report card. Number 2, for applicants with earned units in college, duly certified true copy of grades for the latest semester or term attended. For other applicants like ALS passer, the requirement is a duly certified copy of ALS accreditation and equivalency test passer certificate. For the Philippine Educational Placement Test passer, he should submit duly certified copy of the PEPT certificate of advancing to the next level. Income requirements. So these are the requirements for the TDP scholar. Now, whichever is possible. Number 1, latest income tax return and Bureau of Internal Revenue Form 2316 for fixed income earners of parents or guardians if employed. Number 2, certificate of tax exemption from the BIR if not employed. Number 3, certificate of indigence from the barangay concerned. Number 4, Certificate of Indigence / case study from the DSWD or the latest copy of contract or proof of income for the children of OFW and seafarers. How to apply for the TDP scholarship? Number 1, student applicants should submit the accomplished CHED TDP application form along with the required documents to CHED Regional Office where they graduated in high school. Number 2, the CHED Regional Office will then evaluate the documents. They shall prepare the ranking and list of grantees. Number 3, the CHED will give a notice of award or NOA to the applicant or inform the list of awardees through HEIs. Ranking and selection criteria for TDP scholars. The selection and ranking of grantees shall be in terms of academic performance and the annual gross income. Academic performance is 40% and annual gross income is 60% with a total of 100%. The higher the grade of the applicant with a lower annual gross income would have a better opportunity to be chosen. Due to pandemic at present, Tulong-Dunong Program or TDP scholarship applicants should go to the office of the congressman and ask there what to do to avail of it. Usually, that office will endorse your name or names to the CHED Regional Office and the CHED Region 9 will furnish the JHCSC the final list of names of qualified TDP grantees. What are the benefits of TES? Qualified grantee shall receive the following benefits. For SUCs and CHED-recognized LUCs such as JHCSC, for the tuition and other school fees, they are covered by free higher education. For the other education-related expenses, the grantee will receive 40,000 pesos per academic year. For private higher education institutions, for the tuition and other school fees, the grantee will receive 20,000 pesos and 40,000 pesos as other educational related expenses. Who can apply for the TES program? You are qualified to apply for TES if you are a Filipino citizen, you are qualified in the admission or retention requirements of the higher education institution or HEI, you are not expelled in any HEI, you are enrolled in HEI and programs included in CHED registry, and you are qualified to any policies that the UNIFAST board will implement in the future. Who are the priorities for TES? Because of the limited funds, the TES program prioritized these categories. Number 1, TES grantee and beneficiary of ESG PPA or Expanded Students Grants in Aid Program for Poverty Alleviation. Number 2, students who are enrolled in private HEI in a city or municipality where there is no SUC or LUC. Number 3, students included in the Listahan 2.0 of the DSWD National Household Targeting Office, which was ranked based on the estimated per capita household income. Number 4, students not included in the Listahan 2.0 but were ranked based on the estimated per capita household income with documents as proof. CHED TES application. After you enroll, you have to contact the TES focal person or the assigned person responsible for the TES program of your school on the process of application in the TES portal. For JHCSC, I, your scholarship coordinator, is the TES focal person. Number 2, the information of the student will be submitted by the TES focal person in the TES portal. Unifast will then have a nationwide assessment which includes name matching, verification, validation, and ranking. The result will be posted on the TES portal of the HEI or of the JHCSC. The school will inform the students if they have been qualified for them to be able to submit the documentary requirements. Student's grantee will pass the needed documents in his or her school. The school will then submit the needed certified documentary requirements to CHED Regional Office. After Unifast verification of the documents, the TES grants will be given to the school for the TES grantees. TES grants will then be distributed to the beneficiaries. Documentary requirements for the TES grantees. Number 1, Certificate of Registration of Enrollment or COR. Number 2, Assessment of Fees. Number 3, Certificate of Residency. Number 4, photocopy of the Person with Disability ID if applicable. At present, the JHCSC MIS Director, Mr. J. Faith Cahigas, will encode at the CHED TES portal the names of the Tertiary Education Subsidy Scholarship applicants. As practiced, all the names of the JHCSC enrollees will be inputted in the CHED TES portal. It is the CHED who will verify and evaluate all the submitted names using the criteria set in their office. After thorough evaluation, the CHED will release at the CHED TES portal the names of the qualified TES scholars and also by emailing the JHCSC Scholarship Office the official master list of the final qualified TES grantees. You should remember, students, no need to apply for TES scholarship. All you have to do is to simply enroll at JHCSC, and it is our task to endorse and apply your name at CHED Unifast through CHED TES portal. For further inquiries or details about the Tulong-Dunong program, you can download the Memorandum Circular Number 2 Series of 2021, subject the guidelines on the implementation of the Tulong-Dunong program for academic year 2020-2021 and onwards. Another legal basis for Tertiary Education Subsidy Scholarship Program, you can download at CHED portal or CHED account the Joint Memorandum Circular Number 4 Series of 2020. This is the enhanced guidelines on the Tertiary Education Subsidy Program. So what are you waiting for? Apply na! Have a great day and welcome to JHCSC State College. Thank you. JHCSC State College Student Publication Office. Student publication serves as both platform for community discussion and a place for those interested in journalism to develop their skills. It provides students with an opportunity to learn and practice aspects of journalism, including writing, interviewing, graphics, photography, and layout. It acts as vehicle for the sharing of student activities, including their thoughts, artworks, and accomplishments. It provides a permanent record of the history of the school. Functions: to inform, to record school history, to act as a laboratory for budding journalists. The Journey, the official student publication of the entire JHCSC system, authored and produced by the JHCSC Campus Press. This magazine serves as a venue to record students' activities, showcase literary skills, and hear students' voices. The College Journal. The office holds copies of these journals, copies of which were also produced and distributed among students. Composition of the student publication. We have the editor-in-chief, associate editor, managing editor, news editor, feature editor, literary editor, layout artist, cartoonist illustrator, photo editor, and graphic editor. We also have circulation manager, sports editor, contributors, and staff writers. Student publication activities. We have the in-house training on the basics of journalism were conducted regularly to train students on journalism skills. Student journalists were exposed to cover important events participated by the students. Student journalists were trained to cover events by exposing them in varied community gatherings. JHCSC journalists support the community by participating community events. JHCSC journalists attend seminar workshop initiated locally. JHCSC journalists participated in national seminar workshops. JHCSC journalists also extend supports to other student publication offices as speakers in district press conference. Student Publication Office covers events and produces local newsletters. Distribution Manager circulated copies of the official JHCSC publication, the College Journal, to different agencies. Team building activity. So be one of us, the JHCSC Campus Press. Join and be one of the Campus Press. Just let us know your willingness to join our team by sending us a message. The office will be more than happy if you will send us your articles and other literary pieces, poems, songs, essays, and etc. and be published in our official paper. Kindly send them at JHCSC Student Publication 2021 at gmail.com or contact this number 0970-4466-615. Thank you. Office of Sport, Arts, or OSCA. These are the following sports events offered at JHCSC. We have ball, sipak takraw, arnis, chess, lawn and table tennis, baseball, volleyball, athletics, swimming, badminton, dance sports, and softball. How to become a member of the sports events? Here are the following requirements. Latest copy of Certificate of Registration or COR, photocopies of the latest Certificate of Grades or COG, 2 pieces 1x1 ID picture, application form, and skill test form. The recruitment process. The applicant will present their COR and COG to the screening committee and submit his or her application form. The applicant will then wait for the scheduled tryout to test their individual skill. The committee will then rate the applicant on the skill test form and ranked based on the skill test form result. The qualified applicant will then undergo for final skill test. The final list of new members will be disseminated by the team coach. Guidelines for varsity players. Recruitment system for varsity athletes. Tryouts. Tryout will be conducted anytime within the school year depending on the need. This is open only for first up to third year students. The athlete applicant will show his best during the tryout facilitated by the coach. A schedule of tryouts will be posted and announced in any conspicuous places and in JHCSC offsite campuses through the academic head/liaison officers. The athletes are advised to wear proper attire during the tryout. Cluster meet/intramurals. Offsite campuses organized by cluster shall also conduct intramurals. Winners of the different events during cluster meets shall be considered potential varsity athletes. DepEd Regional/Palarong Pambansa players. Incoming first-year JHCSC student applicant who is a regional/Palarong Pambansa medalist during his stay in DepEd shall be automatically sourced out as potential varsity athletes. Transferee athletes from other SUCs. Transferee student applicant from other colleges and SUCs who is a medalist in any higher athletic associations shall be considered potential varsity athletes. These are the benefits if you are a JHCSC varsity athletes. The financial reward will depend upon the level of sports competition the student participated during the preceding school year as certified by the sports coordinator or in charge as follows. MAST, M-A-S-T-S, gold 2,000 pesos, silver 1,500 pesos, bronze 1,000 pesos. For the squad, CUAA, gold 3,000 pesos, silver 2,500 pesos, bronze 2,000 pesos, subject to the availability of funds. Stipend during trainings. All varsity athletes are entitled to receive the following benefits. Meals and snacks, 240 pesos per athlete per day. Incidental, 160 pesos per athlete per day. Students' financial assistance. All students representing the school in activities like MAST, ISKWAA, PASOK, and other competitions are entitled for the following incentives. Meals and snacks, 240 pesos per athlete per day. Incidental, 160 pesos per athlete per day. Transportation will depend upon the destination. Accommodation, 400 pesos per athlete per day. And these are all subject to the availability of funds. Uniform. Each student athlete will be given uniform like varsity jackets, parade shirts, jogging pants, playing uniforms, training uniforms, shoes, and other accessories during tournament as an identification of the institution and as part of their benefits. Medical and other toiletries. Each athlete shall be provided with some medical supplies, vitamins, and personal care products during competition only representing the institution. Varsity quarter, if any. The athletes will be provided housing facility inside the school campus. The safety and security must be given into considerations. Everything must be subject to the availability of funds. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. The Student Affairs and Services programs of the college served as the backbone to the holistic development and academic success of students. Though face-to-face is not yet allowed by the local government, the Student Affairs of JHCSC State College can still be accessed and will continue to serve you to the best that we can. One of the services offered by the Student Affairs is the recognition of student organizations. Any group of students may apply through the Dean of Student Affairs to form a student organization. There are many ways or online platforms that you can use to form a club or organization or elect officers or to elect officers. This time of pandemic, medyo lenient tayo in terms of requirements. For recognition of organizations, just submit the following documents. formal letter of application addressed to the President through the Dean of Student Affairs, Constitution and Bylaws, calendar of activities, name of faculty advisor with letter of acceptance. For renewal of clubs and organization, these are the following requirements: Constitution and Bylaws, updated list of officers, updated list of members, updated names of advisors, calendar of activities, financial report on the previous year, and accomplishment report. Now let's proceed to the dress code. Students of JHCSC are required to observe propriety in dressing at all times. Observance of decent dressing and simplicity without unnecessary exposure of the body parts and minimal accessories is stressed. The following sets of attire are considered undesirable to the standards set by the academic community: sleeveless, tattered pants, shirts of any style, transparent attires, miniskirts and dresses, tight leggings, and slippers. For more information about the Student Affairs and Services of JHCSC, just contact us on the following informations on the screen. Thank you and be safe.
We glaciers and mountains filled with treasures. Irish land where dreams stand fold. Each people marching on to progress. Hearts undaunted, brave and true. Hand in hand with brother Filipinos. Some will soar, will make you great. We'll work and ceasing without relenting. For conscious might you can count on us. Big precious and mountains filled with treasures. Irish land where dreams stand fold. Each people marching on to progress. Hearts undaunted, brave and true. Hand in hand with brother Filipinos. Some will soar, will make you great. We'll work unceasing without relenting. For country's might you can count on us. Come to beautiful Zamboanga shore. Look up to God's great gift given to man. Share our joys and sorrows till in the making of the wondrous land. Zamboanga the sur, the bountiful, we love like all ours great and small. We will live for you, we will die for you. Earliest stars, Zamboanga the sur. Come to beautiful Zamboanga shore. We'll come to God's great gift